It could be 50 feet, could be 100 feet, depends. It could be more. It varies.
Okay.
But pretty far away.
All right. Jeez.
And this is another one related to Wi-Fi, but it looks like a regular Mint container, right? Well, I programmed what's called an ESP-32 inside of it here, and put a hole here. So when I supply this with power, I can connect to it wirelessly and perform some Wi-Fi attacks with this as well. A little bit more undercover. He wouldn't really notice if I had this out at the table.
I think you're a lot more dangerous than that firearm that I just presented you.
This is originally made for electromagnetic fields, but it's good for knowing where a camera's at, microphone's at.
So that's a bug detector.
Yeah,
It'll tell
for
you
other
where,
words, yes.
where cameras are. How does it work?
It works by detecting electromagnetic frequencies. So when I'm, if I put it up against something, like that supplies power, I don't want to interfere with any of your equipment in here. So.
Oh, okay. So does it like direct you to where it is?
Yeah. So the signal will go up the stronger that it is.
Okay.
So, and in some cases, it'll actually tell me what it is, whether it be Wi-Fi, whether it be a phone or a power line. If I get near an outlet, it would say power line on the screen. But this could be used for many things. I use it, to see if there's bugs and stuff. I'm a little bit nuts when it comes to that. So, I don't think I'm being watched, but can't hurt to check.
Yeah, I need one of those.
You can grab them on Amazon. These aren't super hard to get. EMF detector. And then this is actually a really good one here. So if you're ever in a business, for example, this is a device that you would plug into USB. And then as you see, there's an Ethernet adapter here, or a male Ethernet port. And when this plugs in, this has a mini computer inside of it. So as soon as this thing gets plugged into a computer or to the internet, the first thing it does is try to reach back out to one of my servers. So if I put this in, your closet or where your modem was at, I don't think that you would ever think this is a dangerous device.
Yeah.
Or unplug it, or maybe if you unplugged it, most people would be scared to unplug it if it was at their business, and that's kind of the point of it. So if I was at a business doing what they call a penetration test, this device would give me access when I get home so that I could go further into their network without looking suspicious.
Do you make these, or can you just buy that?
Oh, this stuff is, for the most part, I've made a few things that are in this bag, but for the most part, it's any consumer can buy it. You just got to know how to use it or program it. Not all of it's super intuitive or easy to understand. Here's actually one that I made. It was an open source project. Sorry. Okay, so on this side. So this was an open source project, and they call this a Ponagachi. So this is kind of a smaller version of the Wi-Fi antenna. So I would just keep this in my pocket. And what it does is it works off of artificial intelligence. So it tries to find what channels, Wi-Fi works with channels, same way a radio would work like back in the day.
Okay.
Wi-Fi has channels, and this tries to figure out which channel is the best to be on. And it's going to send out what I was talking about earlier, these deauthentication packets, and will knock devices off the network momentarily. And when they connect back on, this is going to try to, in its words, it's going to try to eat them or chomp them. And then it collects they're called handshakes. Those handshakes are what are crackable when you're out of range of that network. So this device it looks like it uses it similar to the Kindle, the Amazon Kindle. So it takes a second because it's called an ink display. So it doesn't matter if you're in bright light or in the dark. There's no backlight on here. But you see how the thing just appeared on there?
Yeah.
So this little guy his whole entire mission is to be fed by Wi-Fi networks So it's almost like a little pet that needs Wi-Fi networks to live.